Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm back after a short absence. I was actually away for a couple of days. I hope everyone is doing well and thank you for all your comments and for the feedback about my videos for November. I'm back with continuing basically the readings for the month of November. This one is going to be for Libra, so anyone who has Sun, Moon or Rising in the sign of Libra, this is going to be your reading. As usual, I wanted to thank everyone for their support, subscribing to my channel, giving a thumbs up to my videos, and also for contacting me for the private readings. Just please be a little bit more patient with me. I'm going through my emails and I'll get back to you soon. Okay, with that, let's start our reading for Libra. Let's set our intention, guys, and take a deep breath and see what kind of messages we're gonna receive for this reading, focusing on November 2021, maybe a little bit toward December, but we shall find out. So with that, I'm going to start the reading. Off the bat, I see that you might have cried. For some of you, you might have cried, or you might have thought or you think that you have missed an opportunity. Don't worry about it. It's something that will be resolved very quickly. And if it's something that you're crying over, it will be gone very quickly. And for others of you, whatever you think you've missed and the opportunity that you have missed, the person you've missed, the thing that you are upset for, it's going to be resolved. It's not that big of a deal and it's not that important that you're thinking. It looks like you're overthinking. For some of you, it's close to get the fruit of your labor. I see an egg, like a fried egg. It could be that you are I don't know, like you're getting so the egg is not in the shell anymore. It's ready for you to use. It's like what you needed, what you wanted, what you hoped for is now here. In November, it's going to come to you. So for different people, it's going to be different things, but we'll see. Yeah, for some of you, definitely I see that you might not be talking to someone or out of, I don't want to say sorrow, but you might be so upset that you don't want to talk to some people for some reason. But we can get to it later into more details. Yeah, I see a love matter is in your focus or has been. And in November, there's emotions. So it could be that for a few of you, for some of you, this love matter is getting to a reunion. You're getting together. So I see two hearts sticking together, which is great. You're kind of, I see two hearts hugging each other and having an umbrella above them. So some of you might move in together. Some of you might buy a new home and move in a new home. Some of you basically might find that person. You might get married in this time actually, or talk about it. I see a lot of romantic situation, but at the same time, I see a wave coming toward this couple. It could be a wave of happiness, a wave of excitement. I see a lot of passion. Some of you might have Mars in your chart, or your Mars might be in a powerful position. This wave could be just a passion. You're very passionate. Everything moves really fast and you're really, really like passionate. For some of you, you might live in near the ocean and you kind of see the waves. Your wedding might be near the ocean. And which is great. For some others, I kind of feel a little bit of negativity. There might be a quarrel. There might be an argument, a discussion. If you're a female, maybe with your parents, maybe with your dad, your father, there might be a discussion. Or someone, I see a female and male, an older male discussion. And it might be about the wedding, it might be about your spouse, I don't know, but there is a wave coming. I don't see any danger though. I don't see that anything will be destroyed, I don't see anything being moved or even like, even like shaked. Nothing will happen. But you might hear about it. You might, maybe in your wedding night, something goes, there's someone drinks a lot and something happens, I don't know, but someone will be offended. Maybe you will be offended about something that your spouse's family said or vice versa. And this kind of hits you, but again, not that bad. For some of you, it depends on your situation and your family. I don't know, like your history with your spouse and with your family. It could be a little bit more, like you might have this for a longer time. It's not just at night. It might come and go, like this wave might come up every now and then. They might talk about it all the time, like, oh yeah, on your wedding day this happened and this. They might keep talking about it, but again, it doesn't destroy, it doesn't put anything about your relation and your life in any kind of danger. It just comes and strikes and then it goes. I see that you don't give you don't give care, you don't really care about this. You too, specifically the female, has her back to this wave of whatever it is, and you don't really care, so which is great. So good for you. This is in the center of your reading. I see everything else around it. For some of you, there might be relocation after your this love matter. I don't know if it's a reunion, if it's a moving together, if it's finding someone. You might find someone that you very quickly get very close to. For some reason, I see a waterfall. I don't know. It's a Niagara fall comes to my mind. I don't know why. So it could be that it's significant for some of you. And I see an island. You might get married in an island. You might be from an island, or your spouse might be, or something about an island comes into my mind. Or maybe you think you want, like you always wanted to have a honeymoon in an island. Maybe even you just want to escape from everyone and be together, because I see a lot of passion. You guys are so much in love. But it's a lucky reunion. Or if you're single, because many people say you're single. If you're single, this is coming. So it's not at the moment. It's the reading for basically the whole month. And if it's supposed to happen, so we'll see how things change for everyone depending on their decisions and their energies. But this is what I'm seeing. I say a lot, and it's not going to resonate for everyone. It won't resonate for everyone. If it resonates for you and with your situation, then this is your reading. I see a very ominous couple. So if this is the thing, you guys will be you guys will be together for a long time. You are exactly the perfect match, and you're very happy together, and you don't care about anyone else. And even as I said, people might say things and you don't care. Very lucky. You might move to a new place because of these things, because you want to avoid those people, or maybe just because of any other reason you might want to leave. Not really after like getting married or getting together, but maybe at some point you will leave. You're very powerful. This person you're getting married, or your couple, you together are very powerful. I see a very strong horse. You guys are gonna follow each other. You're gonna be together. You're like two legs walking in parallel to each other, being together. And I see the male. I see one male. It's maybe this couple, or maybe someone else. It could be different male energy that is buying a gift, and they're basically choosing between two things. You are either buying, or they're either buying for two different people. Maybe you go on a journey and you want to buy souvenirs for your loved ones when you go back, or you are deciding about two things for one person. I see some male energies deciding. Some of you are overthinking, are really, really overthinking about one. You cannot make your mind. It's a separate thing. So in general, you cannot make your mind. I don't know if it's a job-related, life-related thing that you want to make a decision. You are just sitting and looking at your two options. You don't even study about them. You're just looking at them. And you don't even go and ask people or find information. No, you're just sitting and looking at them. So if that's the case, Libra, it's very hard for you to make a choice by nature. So you need to work on that. This reading is telling me that maybe you're not stuck in that situation right now, but it's a characteristic in you, in your personality, in most of you, that you need to work on. And maybe right now you're not in that kind of situation, but along your life, along the way, this has been affected you because you couldn't make a decision, and all the time during your life, or maybe in the future you might miss some opportunities. So try to, because I see in the reading some advices that the reading is giving me to tell you. So try to, instead of looking at your options, just watching them, at least go and ask people. Try to study, investigate, make a plan, and then tell yourself, convince yourself that you made the best choice because you went ahead and you researched, and then you will be okay with that. But if you don't research, you'll always be upset about that. Again, I feel like someone might be crying, or there might be a flood or a watery situation. Be careful about your home pipes, I don't know, basements. There might be a water damage. For some of you, it might be, as I said, crying. But don't worry about it. If you have chosen something that you're not happy with, it's not the end of the world. You can get rid of it, and it will be, if you want and if you decide, you can push it out of your life. You can guide it outside of your life. You can push it outside. So don't worry about it. This definitely is not worth it, this much sadness that you are going through. So it could be different things for different people. Some people had a nice Halloween. Maybe you were very scared. I see a lot of scary faces. Maybe you watched a scary movie. Maybe you went to Halloween parties and you had fun. Some people might have been scared too much. On the other hand, some scary situation might come that might like shock you. It could be financial. It could be a news about your family or loved ones. But don't worry. I see everything in your reading very, very short term. Things are going to pass. Energies are going to pass. So it's not going to be stuck. Even if you hear something or something comes to you as a news, don't worry, don't put too much stress into that. I see a wind. Again, some of you might live somewhere that the weather condition is unstable. There might be some thunderstorms. Be careful, don't drive, don't go for a walk if you have heard that the weather is not optimal. There's some fogginess. Some of you, your head is like all foggy, your mind is blurry, you cannot decide. Again, I see a lot of reluctant energy here. You are not, even for some of you, it's not about one or two options. It's just that you just don't know. You completely are in a fog and you don't see, you have no visibility. Maybe it's a weather condition. If you are driving, be careful. Again, I'm saying it again. You need to clear your head. Some of you, something has caused you this fogginess. Like maybe you have lost someone and you are in such a sorrow. Like for example, maybe God forbid you have lost a spouse and from now on you don't know what to do about the expenses, about the life. The reading is, and you see that you think that the path in front of you is so scary. You are just seeing everything very scary. You don't see any way out. You see everything is puzzled and complicated, but it's you, it's in your head. If you come out of you this corner that you have created for yourself with sorrow and not knowing to do what and just magnifying the problems, you will never get out of it. You just have to go out on a sunny day, take a walk and try to clear your head and sit down and write a plan. Sit and write what you have, what you need to do, and get over it. This is not something that is going to paralyze you. Some of you might have bad dreams. You might have difficulty to sleep, or you might need to, I don't know, see a professional because of sleep disorders. You can, I don't know, for some of you, you might be able to read a book and that, or listen to a podcast before you go to bed, and that might be helpful. For some of you, a hand comes out of nowhere and gives you a help. It gives you a kick. It may be an idea. Maybe you hear someone say something in a bus or in a metro, and then you're like, oh yeah, I can do this. Or maybe you're in a metro, I don't know, in a transportation mean. I see that you will find an ad or like something that will give maybe a job opportunity. I don't know, something will unexpectedly give you a hint, but you need to go out of home. You need to be outside. You, in that case, will be a missile. You will be, like, if you get that hint, if you find that way to get out, to get yourself out of this cloudiness, then you will find your way and you'll go up, up, up in the sky. And you just need that. If people are telling you you cannot do it, you won't do it. If you have a quarrel with your boss at workplace, they don't recognize your work, you will get rid of it. You can find some other place. You can find some other people who would love to work with you, and basically they would like to have you. So don't try to change people. That's another thing I wanted to say. Instead of changing people, try to find another opportunity for yourself. Try to find a better place for yourself to be. You don't need to be stuck. No one needs to be stuck. We are not here to be stuck. Life is in current, life is going, and we go with the life. So we are not like gonna live in the same home forever. We're not gonna work with the same people forever. The same people are not gonna stay in our life for this forever. So have that in your mind, and be careful not to put yourself in so much stress for something which is not worth it, not real, and not really helping you. As I said, some of you talking to someone, or you're waiting to hear something from someone, but they haven't, I see their lips are closed. Maybe but it's coming, it's very, very close, and soon you will hear something that you want to know, and that's very good for you. Let's see. I see an elderly male, maybe you have someone in a nursing home or something about like that maybe they're retired, and in this winter it's going to be hard for them. They might be alone, or they might be by themselves. This might be the first winter that they are by themselves, or they are retired, or kids are not home, or they have lost their spouse. So spend some time with them if you can. I see that you are preparing something for them. If you are doing something about charity for people, that's great. I see you are preparing stuff for people that you go to help them, which is great, specifically for nursing homes or elderly if you have in the family. I see a middle-aged a middle-aged male energy have decided to leave. He has decided to leave, and maybe a job, a country, a family. It could be a divorce, and they have left their roots behind, everything they had behind, family behind, and they're upset. It looks like they don't have any other, they have decided to quit and leave. I don't know, I just had to say that. I don't know what about them. I just saw that. So maybe someone needed to hear. If you're waiting for that person to come back, I see that they have decided to leave. They have decided to quit. They are trying to go to a different place. They might go to the root. They might go to someone who they know from childhood, from before, from past. So this man is leaving their current situation, their current city, life, town, family, to go back to someone from before. For some of you, very specific, if you are doing agriculture or some kind of work on the Mother Earth, like I see a lot of prosperity. If you're buying a land property, but mostly farm, I see a lot of. I see your land, or you hear about it. I don't know. Somehow gives a very good crop. And you have very good harvest, or you hear about that. Someone is very happy. I see someone doing tap dancing, like leg dancing, and they're very, very happy. It might be your kid, your spouse, again, your boyfriend. I kind of see it as a male energy. They're dancing. They might, I don't know, win something at school, at a sport game, something happy. It could be also you, that your energy is just shown like this, and you will rise. This person has rise. It could be in a basketball for if it's your kids, because I see very long legs. This might be, and this could be an initiation of a very, very successful journey for them. If it's your kid, and you feel like they are, I don't know, they're shining in some kind of sport, they might have a very good future in that. Be careful about your belongings, specifically your jewelry. You might drop a ring or a necklace or a pendant and don't find it, so you might lose it. Some of you, your pet might take it, so if you lose it at home, or maybe your pet just took it outside, and I don't know, but you might lose something valuable. And I see a pet. Again, I see agriculture. Some of you, I see like even farm animals there. I don't know if you're thinking about investing, or I don't know, but it's very prosperous. I see a good kickstart for you. There's a bird with a good news coming. It's sitting on the branch and waiting for the right time to tell you the good news and sing. And maybe a bird comes to your window in the morning and sing, and it caught your attention, and that day will be a very good day. I don't know, but I very specifically see a bird sitting on a branch on a tree. And it's very significant, very, very ominous. It's not singing yet, but it's gonna be very soon. You don't need to wait that long anymore. And this has been for a long time. You have been waiting for a long time. But be careful if you don't, I don't know, if you behave not correctly, this bird can leave. It will just turn its back and go. I don't know what it could mean for different people, but you need to be very, maybe it's a person that you have been waiting for them to come to your life, a lover, and after a long time they did, or your child, they come back to home and they're very fragile. If you repeat something that you shouldn't, they just turn their back and they go. Again, I see someone dancing. There's a happy news. There might be a legal matter, finding a job offer, settling a case, or I don't know, whatever it is. It's very happy. Someone is giving you a very good news. I see like a lawyer figure, a gentleman coming and giving you a good news, and maybe it's a release from hospital, a good test result, medical issues. It could be about a child, maybe it's custody. But someone starts dancing and they're very happy about it. I see sea star, very nice. Spend some time near the ocean if you can. It can calm you. Specifically, if you can make a decision, try to go to the nature and don't sit at home. I see a lot of things that happening outside. The reading is telling you, you are putting yourself somewhere, imprison yourself, but you don't know what's going on. The world is still beautiful outside, and the sun is still shining. And no matter what has happened to you, you're still alive and you're still living, and you still have to basically use all these resources, the sun, the air, the beautiful trees and flowers and birds, and gain back your energy. I see twin sisters, maybe you and your twin sister or someone go shopping, and I see that you get along really, really well. Maybe it's your mom and yourself, or you're a female. I see two female energies, very, very good. There might be something happening in the family that two sisters will take care of it. Maybe you're thinking about taking care of your dad or your mom. I see someone, if you see someone selling something in the street, or those people who are selling something, flowers at the crossroad, if you can help them, that's what I saw. I see a lot of rabbits. I don't know what you're waiting for, but a lot of good news is coming. Quick, jumpy news is coming. And it's all about one thing that you have been, it's about an empire, about maybe a building that you are waiting for. Maybe you are having tenants. Maybe it's about your building where you live, because I see there's a lot of news. Maybe there is an election in your building, or in a building you might hear about it. Maybe it's a federal building. I have no idea, but I see people have their heads stuck out of the window and watching something. I don't know. It could be something in the news that somewhere in the world something happens and people, like, it gets the attention of the people. I don't see anything bad. It's like a news, like it's in the news. I don't get any bad energy. It might be surprising, but not necessarily a tragic accident. I see letter C, I see letter M, and letter W. Again, some of you are thinking that you're sinking in your thoughts, in your dreams, or you think that if you teach, maybe you sometimes think that your students, they don't listen, they don't get it, or maybe you have, with your kids, you think that, or someone that you think they are in their own world and they don't get it, they're completely in their own zone. Someone is rowing like they're pedaling a boat. They're going slower than they think, and they've left the shore. But it's a very short distance thing. It could be literally a trip, or it could be just an intention that someone has to leave somewhere with a lot of resources and go somewhere unknown. I don't see anything bad, but people think that they won't succeed. With the new moon, something different or difficult might have happened for you with this new moon in Scorpio that we passed. It might have been a little bit dark, but as I said, it has passed. Everything I see here, most of the negative energies are temporary. Okay, my dear Libra, this was your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some cards for you and see what kind of messages we're gonna get for this reading for this month for my dear Libra. You have been waiting for a long time, so let's see what else. Is there anything that I need to clarify, or what else do we need to know? Anything new that we need to know about this month? Wow, Ace of Cups. You will have what you want in your hand. I told you that new beginnings are happening. You have what you want. You have the essence that you need to start. Even some of you who you think you have lost everything and you have zero to start with, you still have the essence that you need. That most important thing that you need to start, to restart, you still have it. And you can, and I saw a death. You can basically rise. You can have a good rebirth. Look at the sun. And I told you, you have to go out. So look at the sun. The sun is still shining. The trees are still green. Even if you experience something, loss and unfortunate circumstances, you still can live. And as I said, look what you have it in your hands. Your hands are full. And love is coming to you. The universe loves you. You are still supported, no matter what you went through and how things basically ended up with for you in the past year or month or whatever. You are very powerful. I see you very strong, and the universe is supporting you. This could be literally a love, and I talked about it in the beginning of the reading, about a very, very strong love, about two people who are hugging each other, two hearts that are hugging each other, and that's exactly what I saw. Yeah, perfect. The Empress. It's gonna, wow, Six of Cups. It's gonna turn out very, very nice. There might be a single father that basically is now has lost a spouse and they have to take care of the kids, but you can do it. Nine of Wands. You are able to do it. You just have to be determined. You need some light. You need some vision. You need someone to tell you. Again, I see for some of you, you might have lost a female in your life, but again, the thing is that it's a very, very positive. You are able to do it. You have everything that you need to go ahead and move forward. That was for those people that specifically I found some energies about losing someone and I saw crying. But then for others of you, there is going to be love. You have a beautiful lover card and you have the nine of Wands. You just need to initiate. You need to start. You need a little bit of guidance, just a little bit. Just look at the flame in the dark and then you'll find your way. Thank you so much, my dear Libra. That was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonates. And thanks again for all your attention, for supporting my channel. And until the next time, stay blessed.